Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what their heart truly feels for you. So we're going to be tapping into their heart space and basically your person. Okay, so take a look at all three piles here. We have three hearts to choose from. So for pile number 1, we have the red cat's eye heart. For pile number 2, we have the rose quartz heart. And for pile number 3, we have the golden cat's eye heart. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, there may be more messages there for you. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this red cat's eye heart, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what the heart truly feels for you. Okay, so please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to reveal your card in a bit, but I just want to pull one oracle card from another deck first, and then we're going to get more from this oracle deck. So let's first get a card from the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle deck. So spirit guides on my pile number 1s. Spirit guides on my pile number 1s, may I please tap into this person's heart space and what their heart truly feels for pile 1. So we have Desert Jasper, Vesta, and Resolve, card 32. And then your card says, the saint of true freedom, love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. I see we have rose quartz with Venus and empathy at the back of the deck, so I love this. I love this showing up in their heart for you. Okay, so now we're using the Divine Feminine Oracle. So spirit guides on my pile number 1s. What is truly in their heart? How their heart truly feels for my pile number 1s, for the person on their mind. So we have the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. At the back of the deck, we have the Warrior Saint with I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. That's beautiful. Now we're going to get 2 cards from the Starseed Oracle deck. So spirit guides on my pile number 1s. What is truly in their heart for pile number 1s? What their heart truly feels for pile 1. We have Portal with doors are opening, you decide. Rewards wild card. I love that this card is coming out specifically because we're doing a reading on the heart. And I remember reading somewhere like your heart is a portal. I don't know if it was this actual oracle deck. Let me just check to make sure. But that's such a cool synchronicity. And that just shows that this person is opening up the door to their heart, opening up the doorway to their heart to you. It's very open to you. That's a good sign there. Let's just get and see. Okay. Oh, yes. It's on this one. Your heart is a portal. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a really cool synchronicity. I've never seen that before. Okay, so let's get one more card for you. So this person's heart portal is definitely open to you, pile 1. That's a very beautiful sign. So spirit guides of pile 1, the person on their mind, what their heart truly feels for pile 1. We have activated Earth with power places, lee lines, trust where you led. For some reason, my dog's hair is. I'm busy babysitting my parents' dog while they're on holiday, and she was just here, and her hair goes everywhere. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, I'm still recovering from a cold. So at the back of the deck, we have surrender to the sweetness with Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So Venus energy showed up twice. If you remember, the other back of the deck had Venus energy. So that is a synchronicity here. Let's get out your tarot cards now. So we're going to be using the Crystal Magic Tarot. So spirit guides on my pile, number ones. May we please tap into the person on their mind's energy, the person in their mind's heart. And can we please find out what the person on their mind's heart truly feels for them, how the person on their mind truly feels for them in their heart. We have the Star with Moldavite. I'll check if these are in frame in a minute. We have the Emperor with Lapis Lazuli. We have the Seven of Wands with Black Kyanite. Blue Kyanite, why did I say that? We have 10 of Wands with Aquamarine. We have the Chariot with Pyrite. We have Strength with Carnelian. And we have Temperance with Lepidolite. And at the back of the deck, we have the Moon with Moonstone. Okay, so my pile number one, what their heart truly feels for you. So we saw the Venus energy show up twice within your reading, and I think that is a huge synchronicity here. So Venus is the planet of love. I highly recommend, you check out this person's Venus sign and your own Venus sign, and it could tell you a little bit into how you kind of love each other. Okay, because Venus in astrology represents how we love, but also how we receive love. The planet Venus is all about love. It's all about romance. So we definitely see here a huge message from their heart, that their heart truly feels a lot of romance for you, a lot of budding romance for you. Okay, my pile number ones, and Spirit is almost like showing me a beautiful rose that is opening up and opening up more and more and more. So again, there is this message from their heart that their heart is opening up to you more and more and more as time goes by. I'm going to be honest with what I see here. I feel like this person, their heart may have been closed off in the past. Not necessarily to you per se, but with the Seven of Wands, Blue Kyanite here, and this card here, I'm kind of getting the impression from your person that even with the Ten of Wands, that their heart has maybe even suffered through certain things they've gone through in life. I don't know if this relates to previous relationships, friendships, family. It could literally be anything. I heard for some of you, your person has grieved someone, like someone has passed. That's not going to be for everyone, but I see, this person's heart has experienced pain with the Ten of Wands. At one point in their life, their heart has felt like it could not open again because it's experienced too much pain. And as I look at this mermaid here in the Ten of Wands, I'm kind of getting a mental image of this mermaid escaping from a net. Like there is a boat and they put a net down and they try to catch her and she's escaping from the net. So we get two messages there, even with this card, where I feel in the past maybe this person could have been a little bit avoidant in their heart, but it's not that they didn't want love. Their heart truly did want love. But I feel their heart had at some point gone through so much pain that it felt fearful of love, like a fearful heart. That it felt, if I have to step into this, if I have to step into any situation where I open up my heart to another, I can experience more pain. There is a potential, a possibility of experiencing more pain. So it's almost like maybe this person in the past ran away from, like love, or maybe not physically ran away, but in some way they were, I want to say, emotionally unavailable in the past. Not necessarily to you, just in general. But with a mermaid escaping, we also see another message. That this person is freeing themselves from this pain they've experienced. Their heart shows that they have a true internal warrior strength within, and I'll get to the feelings for you. It all is like kind of like a storyline, so just be patient with me, pal one. I'm getting to a point here. So I see in this person's heart there someone that really seeks freedom in love. They really seek freedom in their daily life to feel free. And this is exactly what you give them. I don't know how, but this is exactly what you give them. So what I'm seeing here is this person breaking free from scenarios and situations that kept them stuck, kept them from opening up their heart. And then this protective guard can go down because they feel safe and free to open up their heart. The star with Moldavite tells me some kind of big healing or change. Because Moldavite is about change, big changes, but huge changes that are life-changing. Some type of healing is taking place in this person's heart, even with the Temperance card and alchemization. And I feel like you are partly the reason for this. Let me explain what I see here in like a storyline. So we have the card Resolve here. So I don't know if you and this person have had, like a past together where you're resolving certain things from the past, or if this card relates to them resolving things within their own heart from heart healing. Take it as it resonates. But I'm seeing you and this person have a deep spiritual connection, pile number one. And I'm clairvoyantly seeing this person's heart, metaphorically, like with dolphins and whales. And they're sending sounds and frequencies to your heart, giving a call to your heart to, I'm almost saying come and save them, because now Spirit is showing me the music video to that Gwen Stefani video where she's like, come and save me. I don't know what the song's called. Let me just check. And not in a codependent way of like this person needs like your healing and things like that, but I really feel you and this person have a very strong spiritual connection. And what Spirit is letting me know is that sometimes when we have, like soul family connections or whatever kind of spiritual connection, Spirit's not telling me to put a label on it, but we are there to support one another and hold one another while the other person is down. And I'm actually seeing this person had to go through a little bit of their own healing and own inner changes before that calling could happen to you. But I'm seeing you kind of come into this person's life and help them with this heart healing, because I'm seeing this person and you have like a sort of soul contract that if one person goes through so much pain, that the other person's going to come there and kind of like support them through that. So even if you haven't necessarily been quote unquote there for this person, there is something about your energetic fields, both of you, that is super healing, super cleansing in some way. Because I feel you're someone that really connects to your own emotions very deeply, your own heart very deeply. And it's like I see you opening up the floodgates to this person's heart wherever it was closed off. Okay, so the music video, what was it? Let's see. Yeah, it's called The Sweet Escape. So I'm seeing in this person's heart, their heart is now open. Their heart is now open and ready to receive. It's kind of like if you experienced love with this person before and they were a little bit closed off in the past, you can expect this person's heart to open up more and more and more. Their heart has gotten stronger and their heart has gone through this true healing. I also feel like the love you give, my pal number ones, as I tap into your heart, has that freeing effect on a person, has that effect on a person where you give them a lot of love, that it gives them hope. I see you giving your person so much love that it gives them hope, that it kind of shows them that it's okay to let go of the past, that it's okay to open up. So what this person's heart truly feels for you is that their heart truly wants to open up to this love right now and in the future. And their heart truly feels for you that you are the person they want to move forward with the chariot. You are the person they want to build their life with. You know, with the Emperor, I'm picking up on this energy of building our life and the star and like our hopes and dreams and Moldavite, how we want our life to change in some way. So I really see this person's heart seeing a future with you, seeing that you are the person they have hope for a future with, in terms of whatever they want in the future. I feel like this person, you know, what their heart truly feels for you is whenever they're around you, you make them feel free. And I feel like this person's the type of person that would maybe rather be alone, but I'm seeing them be quite, I want to be careful with my words here. I'm seeing them be quite like this type of person that likes their alone time, that likes their own freedom, doesn't like drama. This is a soul that doesn't like drama. This is a soul that doesn't like chaos. They like to feel at peace. They like to feel free. So when this person encounters chaos, they protect their heart. They close off their heart. But when this person experiences true freedom, true happiness, true of this feeling of like true love, you know, genuinity, then their heart feels like it can open up. And that is why their heart is opening up to you. Because I'm seeing you bring a lot of, you know, happiness and joy into into this person's life. I say these people because there's a lot of you asking about your own person. So their heart feels a lot of happiness and joy and freedom. And their heart feels a lot of peace whenever they're around you and in your arms, holding you. They just feel at peace. Even if certain things in their life that are worrying them, like for example, work or school, whatever it is, the, you know, stresses to life, you're the one person that can calm them down. You're that one person that can get them into this free-spirited mood whenever they are feeling stressed or rigid. And you're the one person their heart wants to fight for this love. This person's heart truly feels the spiritual connection between you two of you with the star in the middle of your reading, because the star is a very spiritual card. Their mind, their logical mind may not understand this, but their heart truly feels it. You and this person have strong past life connections, and there is this familiarity their heart feels for you whenever they're around you. This part this person has a, like cat family type of heart. They may have certain past lives in Lyra with you. If you relate to starseed energies, they may have past lives with you in water, since we saw a lot of water symbolism. Okay. Like Lemuria, Atlantis, Mintaka. I see a lot of those kind of past lives, even Egypt. So their heart feels a familiarity with you. Their mind may not be able to explain that, but their heart feels it. What they truly feel in their heart for you, Pal 1. The green here. This is all about the heart chakra. So this tells me, again, their heart is open for you. Their heart feels a love for you, a romance for you. And their soul is connected to their heart in a way where their soul is telling them to kind of like take steps towards you, to open up their heart more with you, because it truly makes their heart feel free whenever they're around you. And their heart feels as though you two have a strong, beautiful connection that's only going to blossom and bloom even more. Desert jasper here, these flowers in the back that look kind of dry, makes me feel as though, imagine this person's heart as a like desert, right? Or a dry flower that needs water, that needs love, that needs nurturing, and you're like giving it to them. So imagine their heart before was like a dried out flower, but now you've watered this flower and now it's starting to open up and bloom to you. That's basically what I'm seeing here in this person's heart. And their heart feels with all this red here. Red. I was drawn to the red for you. With all this red, this is about passion. Like the kind of romance where you're like passionate about the person, where you're maybe even a little bit of lust here with carnelian. But it's the kind of energy of like a romancy type of vibe with the green as well. So it's a balance of love they have for you in their heart and a romance they feel towards you, and more of that type of spiritual type of love, but also the romance and it kind of gives me like a honeymoon period type of vibe. Like where you can't keep your hands off each other, where you are just so in love with each other, you want to like stare at each other all the time. Like, it's giving me that vibe from this person's heart. And even if you're not in the honeymoon period, this is how their heart feels for you. Like they're still in the honeymoon period. I think their heart opens up very slowly. Their heart is also connected to their solar plexus chakra, which is all about self-worth. And I feel for your person, with the blue here, when you speak to them, it makes them feel worthy of love. Like the things you say to them, their heart truly appreciates that because their solar plexus absorbs in the words. So let's say you give this person a nice compliment and it comes from your heart. Their heart feels that it comes from your heart in a genuine and sincere way. And then their solar plexus absorbs that energy of the compliment, and then they start to feel good about themselves. And with all the blue here and lapis lazuli and blue kyanite, I definitely feel their heart enjoys conversations with you. Conversations with you makes their heart, well, when we look at the chakras, the throat chakra is right above the heart chakra. So it's like their heart enjoys the conversations with you. Their heart feels as though it connects to you more whenever you two have deeper conversations and get to know each other better. Or even if you're at that stage where you really know each other like the back of your hand, it's more so like that conversation connects you in some way. Maybe this person's heart is maybe like more of that type of person that needs that mental connection and needs that type of person they can communicate with and have nice conversations with. And with activated earth, their heart is drawn to you for a reason. Their heart is leading them towards taking steps towards you, my pile number ones. And their heart feels as though you give them this rich kind of love. Like, it's almost like they're finding treasures within the love you give. It's very treasured by their heart. Their heart feels it's a blessing. I love this. Okay, so I have a few last cards I want to talk about, then I'm going to end off. We have the Hermit with blue chalcedony. So again, like I mentioned, this person is usually someone that likes their alone time, but with you it feels like I can kind of like let loose and be free and open up. And even if they don't necessarily like their alone time, like not a loner, then maybe there's someone that keeps their circle small because their heart is very discerning of who it lets in. I'm seeing like a like a VIP party, and almost like their heart is like the bouncer and is like, who are you? That's so funny, but I'm seeing that. So it's like you have a key to their heart. You have the Hierophant with sodalite. So again, something about strong communication coming through, and we see the head and the heart here. So what is this telling me? The head and the heart. So the Hierophant is all about lessons. We spoke about the head and the heart earlier, so something about this person's head and heart connects in some way. And we see a key here, but the book is open. So I feel this person is an open book to you. They're very honest with you about what they feel towards you, what they want with you in the future. They're an open book to you. There are no lies here, no deceit in their heart. I can tell this person's a really good person. They're an open book to you. They're a very truthful and honest person, and they value that in return from you. They feel like they can really trust you. So their mind feels safe with you. But sometimes the mind, since they've been hurt so much, sometimes the mind may almost like play tricks on them and tell them to run and hide. But then their heart comes with the intuition and the powerful strength and energy of like intuition saying, no, we're not closing off our heart again. So that's kind of like, I think this person's learned certain lessons around this heart healing. I think you will know what this is most about your person, because this is a general reading with so many of you watching. So we have the Three of Coins with Chrysoprase. Their heart feels like you're always there for them. Like, we have the Two of Swords with Obsidian here. Their heart feels like you truly choose them and commit to them. And their heart feels like they want to choose you and commit to you and really work as a team with you in a team effort, if that makes sense. Like in terms of in terms of your relationship. It's almost like it's not us against each other, even in conflicts or disagreements. It's us fighting for this love together. It's us against the problem. That's what I'm picking up from the Seven of Wands and Three of Coins in their heart. We have the Sun with citrine. So again, their heart feels very happy around you. The Sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. And then lastly, you have the Fool card with Green Aventurine. So we have a butterfly here with transformation. I feel like you've brought a transformation to their heart. And with the baby bird here, it's like their heart has renewed in some way, gone through a rebirth in some way, and they're ready to start this new beginning of opening up their hearts and love with you. So this is what I see in your reading, my pile number ones. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number twos. If you chose this rose quartz heart, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what the heart truly feels for you, what's in their heart for you, okay? So we're going to reveal your card in a moment. I just want to get some oracle cards for you. So we're going to start off with the Astral Realms oracle deck. So specific message for some, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I'm picking up on some couples here or some people here that are, asking about a specific person, and you love to eat together, or maybe you cook for them, for very few of you, or you love to go out to restaurants together or order takeout together and eat at home and watch movies together. Because I'm feeling a sensation of my stomach being so full, but it feels good. Like, I feel like I just ate a lot. Even though I didn't physically eat, I feel that sensation as soon as I tap into the energy of your pile. So that may be for some of you. You already have a card. So we have Lapis Lazuli, Third Eye Chakra, and Consciousness card 2. Okay, and then at the back of the deck we have Spirit, Quartz, Chiron, and Healing. So their heart is going through a heart healing in some way right now. Okay, Spirit is showing me like their heart is almost being revamped. Like, when we redecorate our home, Spirit is showing it to me like that. Okay, so the card you have is the Red Goddess with playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. So if you are noticing this sort of revamp right now, think of it like this. When we're, just say example, like let's say we're cleaning our home and, we're mopping the floors. People need to get out so that we can mop the floor properly, and then once the floor is dry they can come back in. So if you've noticed this person, it's not that their heart is closed off to you right now, it's just going through a revamp right now. Does that make sense? But their heart still feels, you still occupy their heart, you still live in their heart, but it's being revamped right now. That's what I'm seeing energetically. So this is the Divine Feminine Oracle. Let's get one more card from that deck. Okay, so Spirit Guides on my pile number twos. May we please tap into the person and their mind and what is truly in their heart for pile 2, what their heart truly feels for pile 2. We have the Goddess of Self-Knowledge. This is such a beautiful card. I love the green around here. And your card here is also so beautiful. I love this energy. So we have the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Okay. At the back of the deck, we have the poetess with I love every inch of my body. I love the woman in my life fiercely. So this is showing your person really loves you fiercely, regardless of your gender, but it's showing up like this. And with the poetess at the back of the deck, there's something about the words you speak to your person that sound like poetry to their heart. It almost gives their heart like this feeling, when you're listening to a beautiful song, a beautiful melody with the harp here, and your heart just feels into it. This is how this person's heart truly feels whenever their heart hears your voice. And it's not necessarily something I can explain in words, but it's more so a feeling that is portrayed. And I love that she has a red jumpsuit on. I know a lot of these cards have red in them, but I don't think every person here wears red, you see. So red is the color of romance. Their heart truly feels romance and almost like this muse energy from you whenever you speak, because it sounds like poetry to their heart. Their heart feels and hears the genuinity in your words when you speak to this person. So there's something about your words that ring true to this person's heart that makes this person's heart feel like they're listening to a beautiful melody, a beautiful symphony. So now we're going to get some cards from these Starseed Oracle decks. So Spirit Guides on my pile number 2s. May I please tap into the person on their mind's heart? What their heart truly feels for pile 2. We have fall into my arms with surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. And we have earth with learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So this is definitely my intuitive pile, or a lot of you are very intuitive, very connected to your own, I want to say like lunar energy. You're very connected to your own intuition and where it takes you to go. You're very otherworldly, and this is how this person's heart feels about you, that you're very otherworldly, very much having like this dreamy essence. And this person loves that I feel like you're not necessarily from Earth, not necessarily from here. You're like very otherworldly. If you believe in star seeds or past lives, reincarnation, I definitely feel you have a much more magical origin than Earth. And that's not to say Earth can't be your true home, because you chose to incarnate on Earth and live this human experience, which can be beautiful. But I'm not just talking about star seeds, I'm also talking about other mystical realms. Like, take it as it resonates as per your own life, whatever comes to mind for you. But this person sees you as a very magical soul, their heart. And their heart loves that about you. Feels like you're very mystical, very otherworldly. We have Earth School at the back of the deck with life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So I feel drawn to using the Chrysalis Tarot for you specifically. I used another tarot deck for pile 1. So let's see what your cards are, your tarot cards. So after we pull the tarot cards, I'll analyze everything I see here. Spirit Guides of pile number 2s. Spirit Guides of pile number 2s. May I please tap into this person's heart and what their heart truly feels for pile number 2. What their heart truly feels for pile number 2. We have Gaia with the Empress, which is so ironic because I said you're very otherworldly, but then Gaia is Mother Earth. So there's like this polarity with you. which I'll explain in a minute. Let me just get your cards out. Otherwise, I'll explain forever. We have the Acrobat with the Page of Stones, which is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel this card. We have Psyche with the World. We see a lot of butterfly symbolism in your pile. We have the butterfly goddess here, the butterfly here. Very cool. Okay, let's get this card. I feel this card is like a hidden energy since it like kind of didn't want to come out. We have Papa Legba with strength. We have the sorceress with the high priestess. We have divine child with the hierophant. What their heart truly feels for pile number 2s, please. We have the 6 of spirals, which is the 6 of wands. If I need to, I'll pull more tarot cards as we go along. But I'm also noticing these two want to pop out. So I'm just going to put them here on the side. At the back of the deck, we have the 7 of mirrors, the 7 of cups. So what is in their heart for you? What is truly in their heart for you? What their heart truly feels for you, pal number 2. What I'm really picking up here in this person's heart as I tap into the energy of their heart, it's very flexible with the Acrobat here. And I did pick up on this energy before, but I just wanted some confirmation. I'm picking up this person's heart has a lot of space, can stretch, is very flexible, has a lot of elasticity. And it has almost like a big place for you. That's what I'm seeing here in this person's heart as I tap into their energy. So their heart has a lot of space, a lot of capacity for you to almost reside there. I'm almost seeing it like you reside in the home of their heart always, forever. Even if, like, let's say even if you two were to grow old and one of you was to, God forbid, pass, touch wood, no. I'm seeing that with the dragonfly, like, you'd always have a space in their heart. Like, that's what I'm picking up here. Even if, God forbid, like, touch wood, you two weren't to be together anymore, you would still hold a lot of space and reside in their heart. That's not what we want though, but I'm saying hypothetically, you would still reside in a big space in their heart. It's like, you know that reel? Spirit is showing me that Instagram reel where it's like, who are you? Who are you? I'm the owner of this house. So it's like, you're the owner of the house of their hearts. That's very cute. I feel like their heart is very big. They have a lot of capacity to love. But right now, like I said, it's going through this sort of like renovation stage of healing, so that it can have even more capacity to give you love and pour into you. I feel like this person's heart truly appreciates you, pal, too. Their heart feels light and giddy whenever, they're around you. They feel kind of like a kid. I said that without looking at the Divine Child card, but I feel this very light, giddy feeling when I tap into the energy of how their heart truly feels for you. It feels sort of like I'm a child and I'm playing and I'm like not really worrying too much about anything. I'm just being free and playing, and laughing and smiling. Just being myself, maybe even being a little bit more weird and unique and not really caring. So this person's heart feels as though whenever they're around you, they can truly be playful, truly connect to that inner child version of them, see the color of life around them, see the beauty in you and the beauty in them and the beauty in life of living, the gratitude of living. I don't want to sound morbid, but it's not in a morbid way, okay? So I'm hearing like their heart, you give them you give their heart like a reason to live. And it's not like a situation where it's like I don't want to live, like trigger warning, sorry about that, but it's more so I feel like this person's heart doesn't see meaning to life without love. I know that sounds morbid, but I'm not feeling it in a morbid way. It's more so like, okay, if they went without love, like, yes, they would survive, they'd be strong, but this person's heart wants to experience love. This person's soul wants to experience love. And I don't think this person's soul wants to go through the walk of life alone. They don't necessarily see a meaning or a point within that. So it's almost like you're this person's divine companion. um, you make them feel less alone in the world, and you make them feel like their heart has true meaning to experience the beauty of life, the beauty of love each day. So I see this person's inner child resides in their heart a lot. This person is very connected to their inner child, your person, and I really feel their inner child feels safe with you because it's like their inner child also resides within their heart because their heart has a huge capacity, and it's like whenever you're around, their inner child feels safe enough to come out and play. um I don't know if some of you, like, I'm really drawn into the paint here. I don't know if some of you have ever had like paint dates with your person. That's just a specific message for someone. Or your person's inner child will really find that fun, like doing something creative together, or um doing something fun together, like going to the zoo. I know people don't really like the zoo because I also feel like it's bad what they do to the animals, but or like going to a water park where you're like swimming together, doing like fun activities together is really something their heart desires, like their inner child within their heart. Um, Even like going on a hike, like something fun. I feel like they enjoy that with you, like time spent with you where you're really connecting on a one-on-one level, and you're really having fun together. You're really being playful, maybe even joking around together. Their heart truly is immersed in that experience and that feeling of like playfulness. I almost feel like I want to cry tears of joy because their heart really enjoys the playfulness you experience together when you're laughing, when you're carefree, when you're not really too serious. Like, yes, they do enjoy the serious conversations too, because I'm actually seeing their heart really enjoys conversations with you because you're so intuitive, my pal twos. This is a trait their heart loves about you, like absolutely loves. I mean, you're showing up as a high priestess and the third eye chakra, so their heart truly feels seen whenever they're around you in your presence. And lapis lazuli also relates to the throat chakra, so communication is coming up strongly within your pile, and their heart revels, like enjoys, what's the word? Like, when you're really enjoying something so much, like you have good food and you're really enjoying it so much, it's like their heart feels like that with you whenever you're communicating, whenever you're talking to each other, because you're so intuitive that you just know the right things to say to this person. And I feel like you've gone through life being very connected to your own intuition, and maybe some may have not made you feel like accepted for that quality or trait you have, but I truly feel this person's heart loves that quality about you. It's like one of their favorite traits. Um, Even if they don't physically say that or consciously say that, but it's like their heart loves that trait about you because you just know the right things to say to this person whenever you're around them. Like, I'm seeing maybe this person had a bad day with Fall Into My Arms. Maybe they had like a really stressful day, but with self knowledge here, you just say something to this person with a lot of wisdom that it's like they didn't even tell you they had a bad or stressful day, but here you are saying to them exactly what they want, what their heart wanted to hear. Um, so it's like you connect to them on a heart-to-heart intuitive level, and you tell them exactly what their heart wants to hear, what their heart needs to hear to feel loved, to feel okay again. Um, and I'm even feeling like their heart feels seen by you because whenever you're having conversations, you truly see into this person's soul. Um, I'm almost getting like into the depths of their soul. And like when you look into their eyes, it's like you truly see through them because the eyes are the windows to the soul. That's what I'm picking up clairvoyantly. Um, this person's heart loves when you two look into each other's eyes, even if it's for a small moment. And this person's heart truly loves the conversations you have because this person's heart truly feels seen in your conversations, truly feels like you truly understand them and get them. I feel like this person has felt misunderstood a lot of their life, has felt like they never really had anyone understand them, but you truly understand them. And that's something they really love about you. I'm picking up on all these things their heart loves about you. I didn't expect that. That's so beautiful. I also feel like this person's heart feels like they can be themselves in front of you, like they can be weird, quirky, unique in front of you, and there is no judgment. Our heart space feels when someone is being genuine. Our heart space feels when someone is judging us. I never knew that before, but as I tap into the heart energies of people, of the collective, I'm realizing, our heart sees what the mind cannot see, what the mind logically cannot explain. So when we're around someone and they're secretly judging us, our heart feels it. We may not logically know it, but our heart feels it. So this person's heart feels your genuinity, feels like you two can be your authentic selves together, feels like you two understand and get each other, feels like you two can just be yourselves, and it feels really amazing to this person's heart because I think this person's heart hasn't really felt like they can be themselves in front of a lot of people. um this person's heart has encountered a lot of judgmental souls where they couldn't fully express themselves, but with you they can, and that's what I really see here. I think their heart longs for, like a creativity. I'm seeing something about that. So I don't know if that's what they need right now coming through this message, but I am seeing that. There's something about their heart also finding you beautiful, like beautiful on the outside, handsome on the outside, whatever gender you are, whatever you relate to, attractive on the outside, but also having a beauty inside your heart because it's like their heart connects to your heart and finds a lot of playfulness and beauty within your heart. And it's like their heart feels like you're so, so, so beautiful and attractive or handsome or attractive. It's like they almost find you quite breathtaking, quite mesmerizing. Um, it's always like I want to, like, I'm in this person's energy and I want to keep staring at you because you're so attractive to this person. Like, it almost feels like this person's heart feels like they're continuously courting you, like, um, almost like wanting to be flirtatious with you, wanting to shoot their shot with you constantly, um, be a little bit more playful with you, smile with you, laugh with you, like have playful banter. Like their heart really enjoys that. I know that sounds repetitive, but their heart is emphasizing that. Um, and I think their heart has gone through a lot of extremes in life, but you truly give them the safe feeling where they can really surrender in this love. I'm always seeing like clairvoyantly someone like kiss their significant other on the forehead and like kiss him so much, and it's almost like their inner child feels loved. Or like when you hug them, when you give them affection, their heart truly loves that, admires that. I think this person also, their heart also feels a lot of empathy towards you when you're going through certain things in your life that aren't that great. Their heart feels like you two can truly be there for each other and kind of fall into each other's arms. And whenever one person's low, it's like we can fall into each other's arms and trust that the other person will catch us. So there is a true trust this person's heart feels for you. With Psyche the world here, Psyche also was a mortal woman first, but then she became the butterfly goddess. And we see two goddesses here, Gaia and Psyche. So it's like this person sees the goddess, the god within you, not in an egotistical way, but their heart sees the divine within you. Because Gaia is also a goddess. So Psyche, she was a mortal woman before, and she was so, so, so beautiful that she made Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, jealous of her. So there is a lot of physical beauty this person's heart admires in you that keeps coming up here. It's like you're the most beautiful person to them, the only person they want to look at, the only person they have eyes for. And even if there are other beautiful people in the world, nothing amounts to your beauty. That's what I'm seeing here. And eventually she became the beautiful goddess of the soul, the butterfly goddess. So it's like this person's heart feels you have this goddess or godlike energy of the soul, a very divine and beautiful soul. The world is all about letting go, releasing, and it's next to the divine child with the Hierophant. So I don't think this person had an easy childhood. I think a lot of what is happening in their heart currently, when I spoke about the healing and um, I almost want to say regeneration, like the kind of rebirth they're going through in their heart, because butterflies represent transformation and rebirth. Um, the restructuring of their heart relates to their inner child and whatever they experience, whatever hurt or pain they experience in childhood, that they're ready to free themselves of and let go of and transform from. But it's like, I'm seeing something here about the love you give them also helps this transformation take place in a much more, I want to say easeful, I don't think that's a real word, easy way. Okay, yeah. And it's like the love you give them is very much like I feel like it almost feels like their inner child, resides in their heart. And when you give them love, it's like you give the wounded part of the inner child love too. And their inner child receives the type of love it always wanted but never got. And that is truly healing and transformative to their heart space and to their inner child. Their heart feels truly lucky to be with you, to have you in their life. Their heart feels like you are a blessing to them. Going back to Gaia here. Okay, but I want to say their heart is also very strong, and it's like you almost have like this spell-like quality on them. Not that you have an actual spell on them, but we have the sorceress. So it's like their heart almost feels like so in love with you that it feels like, am I under a love spell? Okay, Gaia with the Empress here. I feel like you're so mystical, so divine. But then at the same time, I feel like ever since this person has come into your life, you've become a lot more grounded. You've become a lot more rooted into this earth, rooted in the present moment. The Empress is this beautiful divine feminine energy, regardless of your gender. I feel like this person's heart truly feels safe and present with you as well, like in each moment, and each present moment is a present, is a gift from the divine of living like next to you. And it's like I'm seeing the change of the seasons as the year goes by, each day goes by, but it's like life truly feels harmonious with you. What is that song I'm hearing? Music feels better with you, but I'm hearing it like life feels better with you. With Gaia the Empress. That's what their heart truly feels for you. And their heart truly feels like you're so down to earth, you're so beautiful and magnetic, and the Empress is also that divine feminine figure that sometimes is depicted as a pregnant woman. So if you and this person like ever want kids in the future, because we even have divine child here, like I feel like their heart is open to it with you, or if you do have kids with this person already, their heart feels like that's a miraculous, beautiful present, a gift. Their heart feels like you're a gift from the divine. So let's take a look at your last two cards, and then we're going to end off here. So we have Two of Mirrors, Two of Cups. Their heart feels like whenever you give them love, your essence flows into their heart. And think of it like this. Spirit is showing like paint mixing together, like your auras in your heart space mixing together and becoming one and becoming this beautiful new color. So think of it like this. Let's say for interest sake your aura color is blue, there's this purple, and then it mixes together and makes this beautiful color. Like your aura colors don't have to be that, but do you get what I mean? It's like Spirit is showing me that. And with the two swans here, swans are very pure, they're very romantic. This is a Two of Cups. But swans, so yeah, this person's heart feels like you're a pure soul, feels like you're genuine, feels like you really have pure intentions towards them, and feels like you're so romantic towards each other, but you're also very loyal towards each other because swans are monogamous. And the heart like only feels and wants that love with you. Their heart feels like you two are one and the same. So we have the Five of Mirrors, the Five of Cups. And I'm really being taken to the lotus flower here. So it's like you give the disappointments within their heart love and help it bloom. Exactly what I said before. So this is where I'm going to end off your reading. This was such a beautiful reading that I did not expect, but I loved it nonetheless. I really hope this reading resonated with you, my pile number twos. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Golden Cat's Eye Heart, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what their heart truly feels for you, what's in their heart for you. So we're going to be tapping into their heart space. So before I reveal your card, I'm just going to get some oracle cards for you. So we're going to use the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle deck first. So spirit guides on my pile number threes. Spirit guides of my pile number threes. May I please tap into the energies of the person on their mind's heart space and what their heart truly feels for my pile number threes. So we have turquoise with the earth element and perseverance, card 12. I heard, I don't want to let you go. Like, I want to fight for this love. That's very beautiful. And then at the back of the deck, we have Larimar with Neptune and Perspective, card 22. And then the card you chose says the Goddess of Light with We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. And this is from the Divine Feminine Oracle. And I actually feel called to using the messages from Mermaid's Oracle for you as well. Okay, so spirit guides on my pile number threes. May I please tap into the energies of this person's heart space, the person on their mind, and what their heart truly feels for pile 3. So we have contemplation, and at the back of the deck we have breaking free. And now we're going to use the Starseed Oracle deck. So spirit guides on my pile number threes. May I please tap into this person on their mind's heart space and what their heart truly feels for my pile 3. So we have the Void with Stop, Embrace Winter, Great Cosmic Womb. And we have Star Keeper with Cosmic Ancestors, See the Light by Staying Grounded. Okay, so I actually see from the Cosmic Ancestor card, I see their ancestors, your person's ancestors are not really residing in this person's heart, but like they're in this person's aura a lot, especially coming into their heart space. Especially for healing, because I see this person is purging and healing and breaking free from a lot of ancestral cycles to do with love, to do with children if you have or want children, but it doesn't have to resonate. But what I see happening in this person's heart space is like this person is a cycle breaker of their ancestors, and so are you, of your own ancestors. So if you or this person have had particularly hard lives or particularly hard lessons or situations you've gone through in your lives, it is to break free from these ancestral cycles that keep the ancestors and both of your ancestral lines stuck. And both of you are doing this healing work. Both of you are the chosen ones, the strong ones, to heal the ancestral lines on both sides. So I'm actually seeing, before you met this person, your ancestors and their ancestors came together, had sort of like a meeting. I'm seeing like them sitting in a meeting and them telling each other, like, we're going to bring pile 3 and pile 3's person into each other's lives because we can see that this is going to help the love like they can share together is going to hold a sacred mirror to each other and is going to help both of them break free from these ancestral cycles. I hope that makes sense. So your ancestors actually brought you two together, and your ancestors actually approve. I wanted to say of this marriage, but like I don't see it in maybe a physical way. Maybe there is a lot of potential of you like having that sort of commitment to this person in this lifetime, but I mean it like the marriage of two souls, the union of two souls. And with these sacred mirrors here, it's like you two are sacred mirrors to each other. Your hearts are sacred mirrors to each other, helping each other both learn lessons and helping each other both learn about yourselves through this divine love, through this divine dance of love. And I'm almost looking here and it reminds me of like movies. So their heart really feels like whenever they're with you, it sort of feels like a love romance movie. I'm getting that vibe. Like The Notebook is coming to mind. Okay, at the back of the deck we have star ancestors again. So yeah, your ancestors approve of this union, both of you. Okay. So I also feel here, this is gonna sound strange for those that like don't really follow spiritual terms or believe in reincarnation, but I actually feel like your person is a reincarnation of one of their ancient ancestors. And you might be too. So yeah, let's get out your tarot cards. So with these sacred mirrors, I'm sort of getting this twin flame vibe for some of you, like if you believe in twin flames. But I'm not going to say that's for all of you. That's for those of you that have felt sort of like a twin flame connection. For others of you, I just feel it's sort of like a very beautiful soul connection where you divinely hold up a mirror to each other and mirror a lot of qualities and traits to each other of what's in yourselves. So this person's heart truly feels like you two are almost like the same, reflecting back to each other. This person's heart feels like when they connect to your heart, it feels, I'm hearing that song, two of hearts, two hearts that beat as one. So it's like this person's heart feels like you two have the same heart, have like sort of similarities. Their heart sees a lot of themselves in you, and their heart really admires that. So spirit guides of pile number 3s. Spirit guides of pile number 3s, may I please tap into the energies of the person on their mind's heart space and what their heart truly feels for my pile number 3s. We have the Fool with green aventurine showing up first. We have the Devil with amethyst. So again, we see a mirror here, and usually I would read this card in more of a negative light, but we see a mirror again. She's looking into the mirror. So it almost feels like, it doesn't feel negative with the Devil energy because we're tapping into the heart space energies. So Spirit is almost telling me to ignore the name of the card and rather look at the image, because our hearts aren't dark in any way, in any form. Sure, we can have things happen to us and have our shadow side influence us in a way, but like Spirit is almost letting me know like someone's heart can't be dark unless they truly live in their shadow, where they have a black heart, but I don't feel your person has a black heart. I feel they actually have a heart of gold, full of light, because it says, Goddess of light, we are sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. You both have a heart of gold. So ignore the devil, but just look at the image. So you're both, it's like this person is falling in love with another version of self through you. So I see them learning a lot of self-love, learning a lot of lessons of self-love through this connection, and so are you. And when you're able to accept each other and even accept each other's flaws and love each other as you are unconditionally, that teaches the both of you self-love, because we as humans are not perfect. And when we can see the divine in another, see the light in another, and accept them as they are, that is true unconditional love. And we can do that for ourselves too, because we are not perfect. You get what I mean? This is not to say we excuse someone's toxic behavior. That's not what I'm saying, but I hope you understand what I mean. We have the Emperor with lapis lazuli. We have the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles with gold. Yeah, a heart of gold. This person's heart feels like you have a heart of gold. And look at the two cats here mirroring each other, two owls mirroring each other. There is a lot of synchronicities within your pile of mirroring. Like you two both have the same heart. We have the Queen of Swords with black diamond. We have the Tower with black tourmaline. And this is what's healing. And we have the Five of Coins with malachite. Okay, and at the back of the deck we have the Page of Cups with Veracruz amethyst. So this is the Crystal Magic Tarot. Okay, so what this person's heart truly feels for you. I'm being drawn into the Tower card here, representing what this person is releasing from their ancestral line. And these big sea waves here. And I almost feel like I'm tapping into this person's emotions, and the emotions of their ancestral line. And I'm seeing an ancestral line on their side that has gone through lives and patterns of chaos with a tower, and, you know, not having that emotional stability in terms of the aspects of dynamics in love. So let's say this person's grandparents had like a chaotic dynamic, their great grandparents had a chaotic dynamic, so on and so forth, and the children experienced that chaos when they were brought into this world where there was no calm seas or calm waves. And Five of Coins, malachite is the heart energy. Black tourmaline is like protecting our hearts. So I see an ancestral line that has gone through certain lives that where they haven't had the love they needed. They didn't get the love they needed in childhood, this ancestral love. They didn't get either physical or emotional needs met, but since we're looking at the seas here, I feel it's emotional needs. And what I am seeing here is, as a result of that, this has caused a lot of chaos and karma in their ancestral line, where they almost need to free themselves from this tower. So I'm clairvoyantly seeing this tower, and what is that, Tangled? When Flynn Rider comes and saves her from the tower. I'm almost seeing that energy, so take it as it resonates. You can switch around the energies, and it doesn't have to be a straight relationship as well, but think of it like this. You're almost like um saving this person from the tower. So black tourmaline here tells me their ancestral line had a lot of people with big, strong waves of emotions and didn't know how to emotionally regulate those emotions or calm down those emotions. And it was like they were screaming out to each other in terms of like what they needed in love, but no one was able to reciprocate or give that because all of them were needing something, but in this state of dysregulation. And so with black tourmaline, they began to protect their hearts, close off their hearts, guard their hearts, because there was a pattern here of like, I need love. I'm screaming out for the love, but no one's giving it to me. So with the Five of Coins here and the ancestor, what your ancestors and their ancestors are letting me know from their heart space is you are almost like bringing light into their heart space, into their heart space, into this dark hole, this dark void of the ancestral line. And it's not dark, but it's more so heavy emotions, okay? And I'm seeing this person's heart in this lifetime. You are here to help them meet their own emotional needs. Because I see their heart feels like you truly meet their emotional needs. And that in turn is helping free the ancestral line. Does that make sense? You are full of light. Your energy is full of light. You're a light worker, my pal threes, and you're seeding light into their heart space so that these big waves can go calm again. So long story short, what I'm seeing here is you make this person's big sea waves, volatile sea waves in their heart, volcanoes, like go back to normal, go back to calm sea waves where this volcano is not erupting anymore. Like I'm seeing a volcano as well, and the sea waves are going calm. So in terms of how you make this person's heart truly feel is their heart truly feels like you give them what they need in love. You meet their emotional needs and you bring light into their heart, into all spaces that have experienced darkness. And I don't see darkness as bad here, but more so like trauma, baggage, things we've gone through. Not just from them, their ancestral line, and it's like you're bringing light to it. So imagine this is the night and now the day is coming. You're like the day. Why am I hearing that song from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's like, the night man, whoa, the day man. I don't know if some of you watched that episode, but it was really funny. So I'm almost like imagining light coming here and the day coming and the sea not being in chaos anymore, but coming to a calm. So this is how you make this person's heart truly feel the sense of calm and inner peace and light. Like the night is going away and the day is coming and color is coming back. The sun is rising. And since that song came up, that song, when I watched that episode, for context, it made me laugh so much. So there's something about you making this person's heart laugh in a way where it feels light, where it can take a dark moment, a dark day, a sad, dark, depressing, gloomy day, and you can turn it into a colorful day. This is how their heart feels about you. Like you have this heart of gold, and whatever you touch, when you touch their heart with your words, with your love, with your affection, their heart turns to gold, turns to all this bright color. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? And I see you help their heart slow down with the sea turtle here. You help their heart really feel grounded with earth energy here in the Queen of Pentacles. You're like this person's safe space to their heart. You help their heart ground and truly be in the present moment. And truly feel at peace, calmness, serenity. Even with this mermaid card I chose, like, I didn't know why I was drawn to it, but it's significant to your reading. You're like that calm ocean water to this person. If I had to explain it in a metaphor, you know, when you go out to the ocean and you hear the beautiful calm waters, it just makes you feel at peace. This is the effect you have on this person's heart, and their heart truly feels safe in your presence, truly feels centered in your presence and grounded and able to experience the present moment in peace, able to move forward to a new beginning, create a new beginning where this person's heart feels very lucky to have you with green aventurine, because green aventurine is a crystal of luck. So their heart truly feels lucky to have you in their lives. I say lives because there's many people I'm channeling here in one group. But it's like you bring a transformation to their heart. You bring their heart back to the state of zero, where we are able to go into this new beginning with hope. So it's almost like you bring this new beginning to this person's life, to this person's heart. Where they almost feel like they're going through, their heart feels like they're going through a rebirth, becoming anew. So you bring a sort of heart healing and transformation to this person's heart, and a calming down to this person's heart. I feel you really have that effect on them, like even when they're sad or stressed or anxious or whatever emotions they're feeling, like big strong emotions, you're able to bring a calmness to it, a groundedness to it, able to bring the light to it. And I feel this person's heart truly feels you accept them for all that they are, flaws and all. I'm seeing this scene of Shrek when she's like, you'd still love me as an ogre, like um when she's about to marry, what is his name, Lord Farquaad, and then he goes in and says, no, I object, like, and then, you know, she turns into the Fiona ogre version, and then she's like, am I like still beautiful? I don't remember exactly what she said, but he's like, you're still beautiful to me. So I take that as energetically, not in a physical way. This is not a physical translation. This is more an energetic soul translation. So, you know, we all have our insecurities, we all have our flaws, we're not all perfect, but it's like you see this person as they are. Certain things in themselves, they've looked into the mirror and felt unlovable, but you've found beauty within that thing that they themselves have found unlovable. So when you are able to find love within it, then they're able to love that thing about themselves. Does that make sense? Your heart truly gets them thinking in contemplation, like, how did I get so lucky to deserve a person like this? With such a heart of gold. Their heart truly feels when you're in their life, they can persevere, they can carry on, they have strength. Even with the lions here, they have courage to, you know, step into this new beginning in love. And you know, with the baby bird doesn't always know how to fly, but then it takes that leap of faith and then it goes and it flies. So I feel like this person's heart hasn't experienced the love like you. Like it's very new to this person's heart, but this person's heart is willing to take a leap of faith and of courage into this new beginning with you. With a crown here, you make this person feel like royalty, your love. Um, you know that saying, like, you treat me like a king, you treat me like a king. That's how this person's heart feels, like the love you give them. And with lapis lazuli here and Queen of Swords, this person's heart really feels they enjoy the words you speak to this person. So there's a lot of throat chakra energies of communication here, and you making this person feel at peace whenever you two speak. Like, this person could be having a bad, stressful day, and when you two speak, you just make them feel at peace. You make them feel grounded. You make them feel present. You make them feel a-okay, is what I'm hearing. Um, I even feel like that feeling of like I could be stressed or anxious or sad, and then you say something to make me laugh, and I'm no longer in that mood. So it's like you have that effect on this person's heart, and I guess this is how their heart truly feels about you. Like, even your conversations are uplifting to them, make them feel good, make them feel hopeful, make them feel uplifted. And I feel like with what you say to this person, like if you ever compliment them, or if you ever say things to them like you're so handsome, you're so attractive, you're so beautiful, whatever you say to them, or if you say certain things to them, it makes them feel good about themselves with the solar plexus here. And their heart starts to feel good about themselves. Their heart starts to feel um, almost like, if I had to translate this into words, like let's say you let's say you say to this person like, I really like your hair today, and that day in the morning they were like not liking their hair, they were looking in the mirror and they were criticizing themselves, but you say, I like your hair, and then they start to feel like, oh, they like my hair. What if my hair is actually very beautiful or handsome? Or and then it gets them thinking. So it's like with the void here, how your heart makes their heart feel is you get them out of this winter period, and it's almost like you take them through a portal and bring them into spring. And I watched Lexi the Leo a lot. She says something like the void space is the place where we get to create. Think of it like, a mother's womb. It's in darkness, but it's not negative or bad. But the point of creation happens there. And then they come out of that portal, the womb, and experience light. Or when a seed is planted into darkness, that is the point of creation, and then it comes out, sprouts into the world. So what I'm trying to translate here, imagine this person heart is not feeling great, is experiencing this winter dark moment, and you almost bring your paintbrush and put color all around, and then the color spreads and it's like springtime again. This is how you make this person's heart feel. I know that's not like the reading's title, but I feel for you this is how you make this person's heart truly feel. And the words keep coming up, like the conversations you have keep coming up, like this person's heart loves the sound of your voice, loves the conversations you have. Your voice is healing in some way, or the things you say is healing in some way, loving. Like the heart of this person truly feels your words are genuine and come from your heart, come from a heart-to-heart place. This person's heart loves when you two snuggle up together. This person's heart feels like you are a comfort to their soul, to their heart. And I really feel with the diamond here, it's like, you know how a diamond goes under pressure and then it turns into a diamond. Um, you almost have like this effect on this person. This person's heart feels like you have a very pure soul. Like you have very pure intentions towards your person. And they love the affection you share, the love you share. Let's get 3 more cards. 3 last cards, then we're gonna end off here. I didn't expect a reading like this, but this is very beautiful. And the ancestors of this person are so happy that they've met you because you're true and genuine. We have 10 of Wands with aquamarine, mermaid. Maybe some of you are like mermaids. We have the Page of Cups with Veracruz amethyst, like very magical and out of this world, like a mermaid. You see the painting here? It's like you bring color back to the heart space, back to the empty walls. You bring a sense of home to the empty walls within their heart. You bring color back into their heart. A playfulness with the Page of Cups, like a lightheartedness. I feel their heart opens up very slowly with the sea turtles. Even here, we see lots of sea turtles in your reading. Their heart opens up slowly to you, but it still opens up nonetheless. And then we have the 9 of Coins with Budstone. Okay, so we see an image of this woman watering her flowers, and her flowers are blooming, her plants are blooming. So it's like you sort of water this person's garden, metaphorically, in their heart space. And Ace of Cups is at the back of the deck, so their heart always feels like it's overflowing whenever they're around you, whenever you give them love. It feels like the sense of overflowing within their heart. Their heart has so much love, a never-ending supply of love, that it's always overflowing. Whatever lack was there is now overflowing. And do you see the flower that's about to bloom here? So you make this person always feel like they start to bloom, start to become a better person, you know, through your connection. So this is where I'm going to leave your reading. This was such a beautiful reading, pile 3. I really hope this resonated with you. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!